Yo everyone, it's Darmin, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I'm back on my main account because I do want to talk about something different today. I want to talk about farmable cards. In the last episode, we talked about cards that you can get from the shop, from all these different packs. And while they were all my opinion on what you should get, I've seen a lot of people actually recommend Age of Discovery. I've already opened 40 packs, mind you. There's, I think, 80 regularly. So 40 of them, and I still haven't gotten either of these. I did reset my box once. But the thing is, early game, you probably don't want all of these unless you are truly making a water deck. I just wanted to point that out. If you're aiming for a water deck, by all means, go crazy on Age of Discovery. It's a good pack. It's just, if you aren't doing a water deck and you just want to play and, get cards, I still recommend the Ultimate Rising pack. It literally just has universally good cards. Now, onto the farmable cards. I clicked the wrong button. Also, I'm back, like I said, I'm on my phone again. It's really weird because I'm staring at my phone. Let's see what the trader has. We might talk about trader cards one of these days, but it doesn't look like there's too much that I need from this man. So, I'm kind of skipping over how you unlock everybody, but I'll put a link in the description on how to unlock each character, and I'll try and remember. I believe you complete the tutorial for Joey, get to level 5 or something for Mai or Taya. I can't even remember who comes first, honestly. Weevil and Rex, I think, are also mission level gated, blocked. I was going to say blocked, and then I switched to gated, so you kind of got baited, but you didn't get clickbaited. I hope not. I hope you didn't. Mako is 150 tribute summons, so kind of work on the tribute summons. It's good to have like 1 to 2 tribute monsters in each deck, just because you don't want to be relying on getting rid of monsters to summon new monsters. But the payoff is worth it if you can get the tribute off, obviously. Bandit Keith, I can't remember how random he is. Like I said, in the description, that's how you can unlock them all, because I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Ishizu is summoned 200 light monsters. That one I know, because when I looked it up, I was really close, because Odian is play 150 trap cards. And if you go up to the top to your friends list, don't forget to add me if you want to, but if you scroll down here, you can see all your statistics. I've been playing for 42 days. I've been playing for look at least number of turns, 1. Because they probably quit out on me. I was gonna say I was really good, but not really. So I did not win. Like, as you can see, 117 duels, but I only won 71 of those. So that's not even well, that is more than half. But this is it's not a good streak. My KD is positive, but not that good. And here are your tribute summons, all your traps activated, and all that stuff. So you can see all these stats. It's pretty awesome. I've never gotten over, obviously, 8,000 attack, so whatever. I'm not a farmer. I just play to have fun. Now let's talk about, finally, what cards you should farm. Universally. No, we'll go by character. Obviously, if you own, really, Yugi, you're gonna do me dirty. I will always recommend to wait until you have level 30 of each legendary duelist. Because if you go to level 20, there's no SRs or URs. Go to level 30, boom, there they are. 5 free cards. But if you wait even further until level 40, then boom, now you have like a 50-50 shot on getting SR or just some pretty good R cards. But it's kind of, you should wait until level 40, but I know people are impatient, like myself. I wasted a lot of keys early on. Now, as you can see, I've been stockpiling my keys to no end. So, I'm going to go over the SR and UR cards that you should go for. Basically, I'll go to level 30, and you can make your discretion if you want to wait till level 40, but I would almost always recommend to never fight against level 20s, duel against level 20s. So, obviously, everyone's looking for their 3rd Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is the only way currently to get that last dragon. Battle Ox is also really good. He's a beast warrior, 1700 attack, 4 stars, so you can summon him immediately, and he has no effect. So there are monsters lately that if you're fighting an effect monster, their effect is to gain extra attack. So an effect on effect monster, kind of deterring when you're in that duel, but that's up to you. Yeah, I have one of these, and it's pretty good. I've only used it a couple times, but it's not in my main deck. I wouldn't truly like aim for that card. Blue Eyes, Battle Ox, this is a card you should definitely aim for. Enemy Controller, I don't have any, but you can just, it's basically a Sphere Karibo, but it's a quick play spell card. You can turn them into any battle position you want, so if they're about to attack you, just change it up on them. And I don't think I've even read this. When a monster would be summoned or a spell card is activated, negate the summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. This seems, but you have to have a level 7 or higher monster, which is doable. It could be, I could probably find a use for it, but that's only like a late game card. You first get your Blue Eyes or maybe a Barrel Dragon or a Dark Magician, and then you have that trap laid out. So Joey, I am a big fan of Joey, and I'm a big fan of all of his cards. Time Wizard is a dice roll, or maybe even it's a coin flip, is 50-50. You make a call, if you get it correctly, all their monsters are wiped out. If you get it wrong, all your monsters are wiped out. I like Time Wizard, but he's too risky for my blitzing deck, and if he ended up destroying all my cards, I could not live with myself. Metal Morph, I do have one. This is a clutch card just because it gives you attack equal to half of the attack of the opponent's monster that you're attacking. Super, super useful. Your Blue Eyes against their Blue Eyes, it's already 3,300 because of the additional 300, but then you gain another 1,500. Like I said, I'm always going to use Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's just the 3,000 attack is so easy to remember. Sword and Shield is useful, maybe if you have a big shield Gardna. It's pretty good because if you have any monster with a high defense, and most monsters, like Twin Barrel Dragon that I have, 1,700 attack and only 200 defense, if I played that and then Sword and Shield, I'd have a 200 attack monster, so it's not very useful for all my monsters that have high attack and low defense, but maybe you have a low attack, high defense monster. Graceful Dice and Skull Dice. These two, take them or leave them. It's very random. You have a chance to get 100 to 600 damage off of your opponent's monsters and defense, sorry. And then you also have the chance to 100 to 600 attack defense on your own monster. Having one, I would recommend having at least one of either of them. It doesn't matter if you get both. It's just like a safety strip, basically. Basket case? I'm kind of like a basket case. Now, if you're having an Amazonius, actually, let's go to the 30. If you have an Amazonius deck, obviously Mai has everything you want, or maybe you want a Harpy deck. These, I can attest to these. Someone put in the comments, let me know what you think about these cards. But I personally, I've never used any of these. I don't think, I have Harpy Lady Phoenix formation, but I'm gonna go over in the next video what not to do with your UR gems, because I might have messed up. But these cards are good in their own right, but you need the right setup, and I don't think right now you can even get the Amazonis Village, which is not cool, because that's the whole thing. Dual VPP? You want the dual VPP me? Taya, here we go. It's level 30, I keep forgetting. Obviously, it doesn't really matter, but just, we're gonna keep it consistent. Dark Magician Girl, she was my rock for most of the game until I switched over to Bandit Keith. Her effect is so good, especially if you have 2 Dark Magicians and you farm another one from Yugi, because you can get her up to 2,900 attack. And if you have cards like Wonder Balloon, you can just discard your Dark Magician. It gives her attack, and it also weakens your opponents. So it's really good. You can keep the balance of attack and on both sides in your favor, basically. This one, if you need help, there are mission levels that have you gain life points. This card is pretty good if you need to gain 5,000 life points, gain 10,000 life points. It's a really useful card early on. You don't have to win duels to level up your mission levels, by the way. Don't forget that. I just go in with the mindset I'm going to lose, but I'm going to complete a mission level, and it's perfect. Magic Formula, if you're running a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl deck, it's really good. Obviously, lots of attack, lots of LP. Also, this one is pretty awesome if you are running the same kind of deck, because you can get a free Dark Magician. And I do have this one. I've never really looked into it, but it looks, once again, life points. If you need life points, you should probably go for it. Now, Weevil and Rex are not I don't run plant or bug or dinosaur decks, so these cards do not pertain to me. I'll go over what they do. And I'm not saying they're bad cards. I'm just saying that I have no use for them in my deck, so I've never even once tried to farm for them, and I don't want to spew like these are horrible cards, don't get them. But like Skullmark Ladybug, I know is actually a pretty decent card, because you can just, like I said, Wonder Balloons or Flaming Balrog, Flaming Flameberg, Wicked Flameberg, that's the card. You can discard this card and boom, 1,000 free life points. I don't have this one. Insect deck, go for it. This will help you get more insects on the field. As for dinosaurs, I have a couple of these because he comes around every once in a while. What is that man saying at the top of the screen? Are you right there? I know how to work my camera. I think I skipped one. Yeah, Black Petra. He's okay. If you really just need a monster at all times on the field, it doesn't have that doesn't have that much. Oh God. It's 7:30 a.m. I'm recording this because my bachelor party. Hello. My bachelor party is in a couple hours, and I needed to get a video up very soon. I did have one of these, but I definitely traded it in for an SR gem. Once again, these are all if you have a dinosaur type. Like, if you're going that kind of route, these are definitely cards you want to invest in getting. He was level 40. Oh, that's what happens. Inconsistent. Mako is very special. Mako is super special, and I'll go over why at the end of all these. So, the Legendary Fisherman, obviously, if you're running a water deck, Age of Discovery #1, and then Mako #2. Those are the two things. I don't know what I was doing with my fingers. Those are the two things you really need for a water deck to just pop off, because you start with Umi as Mako, and getting all these different cards, totally worth it, and it will dominate. I don't run a water deck just because I'm leveling up every character, and I don't want to rely on pulling an Umi out of nowhere. But Orca Mega Fortress of Darkness, if you're running a water deck, once again, 100% worth it. Also, Water Hazard. I do have two of these. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. That's all. You just get free water monsters on the field, and then you can immediately use them to tribute summon. Super awesome. And then I think this is kind of, it's Umi, basically. So, that's also, but it's a trap card, so it can be destroyed with Trap Jammer and such. Now, Bandit Keith has, nope, level 30, don't do it. This is recording. One moment, please. Yeah, it's recording. I needed to double check. Barrel Dragon, I do run in my deck just because I feel lucky, man. I'm a lucky punk. Getting the 2 heads just out of 3 coins to destroy one monster for free once per turn is so useful. If I could get second coin toss, I would be farming for it. So if you're running maybe a Barrel Dragon or a Twin Barrel Dragon even, this second coin toss is so viable on your deck, because you get 2 coin tosses. That's 2 chances to automatically destroy monster. Or with Twin Barrel Dragon, you can destroy you can destroy any card. That's what I was gonna say. So you could destroy a spell or trap card, or a field magic. Reload, it has its place. I don't use it. I love the gun because it's really like Egyptian, but it's if your hand is awful, then I mean you definitely want it. But hopefully you have enough balance in your magic, your spell, your trap, and your monsters. Heavy mech support platform, I haven't really looked into it. I think it would fit nice on my team, but it's basically an equip card, and I really don't work with equip monsters. I'm really bad with it. I don't know what to do with it. So this is pretty good because it's a continuous spell. It never leaves. You just put this on your Barrel Dragon or any other machine, and you can just negate a spell effect. Boom. That's pretty good. 2 characters left, level 30. Ishizu is really good in her own right. You do get Blast held by a tribute when you unlock her, which is a free UR card or a free UR jewel, up to you. It's really good PvP. I don't see, or legendary duelists, I don't see NPCs tribute summoning all that much, so there's not too much to do with this card. It was in my deck, and then after like 20 duels, realizing it never went off, I was like, it has to go. But don't convert it. I said it could be a UR jewel. Don't convert it. We'll go over that in the next episode. But like I said, if you're running like a Gravekeeper deck, this is completely other side of the water deck. You probably want to start farming Ishizu, because all of hers work with Gravekeepers, as you can see. And if you can get Necro Valley, which I don't know, you can use this as a Necro Valley. Activate only if what is, I can't remember now. I don't think you can get Necro Valley actually. Maybe. I might look into that. These cards, like I said, they're all for Gravekeepers. This one's pretty good. These ones are pretty good because the effects activate in the graveyard this turn are negated. So, I don't know. Let's say someone has a bazoo. Is that the name of the monkey that you can banish monsters for extra attack? You can use that. Then you counter their 900 attack gain. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, my favorite person to farm and who I've been farming the most, probably. 100% you want this card. Like, I've been going over what cards you want for each deck and which ones are universally good. This one is universally good. Honestly, you get someone that has attack up or maybe even Wonder Balloons. Just let them keep on Wonder Ballooning you. In PvP, you have this set, and the moment they attack, you flip this, and let's say they have 5 Wonder Balloons, that's 1500 attack. It just adds on to your original attack bonus. So you're just popping off. They're losing their monster because they're, oh my goodness, excuse me, they're attacking you, and then they lose the life points. It's so useful. I love Reverse Trap. Recommend at least 1 or 2 on your deck. I only have 1 because that's all I could farm, but Skull Invitation is pretty good too, but it affects both players. Don't forget that. So, hey, how's it going, man? How you doing? It affects both players, so if you're discarding cards with Wonder Balloons, you'll take a lot of damage. Don't use it on a Wonder Balloons deck. Wouldn't recommend. Giant Axe Mummy, if you place him face down, it's pretty good because most people only have a 1700 attack monster immediately, so if you get this out early, you can definitely lay this defense-wise, and it will destroy a monster. It's useful. Also, Millennium Scorpion, if you can summon this and then attack, boom, you're good, because it'll just keep on gaining power. I would like to duel you, but I don't got time. I got a bachelor party to get dressed for. As you can see, I haven't showered. I got a sweatshirt on. I have sweatpants on. I never wear sweatpants. Another Gravekeeper card. If you're making a Gravekeeper deck, probably good to farm Odeon also. Now I was gonna go over quick one thing that I've already forgotten. Someone? Anybody? Was it the card catalog? Was I gonna go? I was. Maybe? I was gonna go over... Oh, I was gonna go over Mako. That's right. Okay. So, here we go. Time to explain something. You start with Yugi or Kaiba, correct? Boom. Yugi. It is time to duel.
Nothing will save
Okay,
you from
here we go. I'm gonna
humiliation.
try and explain it. So you get Dark Magician from Yugi, right? That's a UR card. You get Blue Eyes from Seto. You get Red Eyes Black Dragon from Joey. You get a UR card every time you unlock a character. And like I said, in the description, check it out. That's how you unlock everybody, by going to the description. But later on, like in the mission 40s, I think 48, I'll post a link probably on my Twitter, and you can see it this way. Is it down that way? I don't know how the camera works. I'll post down on Twitter what cards not to get rid of, but try to save them. Every card or every character gives a UR card, which is essentially a free UR jewel. But Mako's different.
I'll teach you to stay
You
out of
summon
the
him, or
waters.
you unlock him, you get the Legendary Fisherman. He's the only character that if you get to level 7, he gives you another one. That's 2 Legendary Fishermen from Mako. He is so good for giving free
This is going
cards.
to be such
Also,
fun.
I really just want the Sword of the Deep-Seated, please. I gotta unlock it. 2 more levels, boys. 2 more levels. And I think that was it. We're not gonna do a duel because this video's gone on way too long. But I did want to just show you because I did have someone ask me, a friend. So here you go. He wanted to see all the cards I had. I'm gonna tell you right now. Fusion Gate, it says 0. It was my first UR card. And I didn't know what to do. There was someone at my door and it spooked me. Fusion Gate, I didn't know what to do with. I didn't have any fusion monsters. So I immediately UR'd it. I UR'd it to get a Ryuku, which is like top tier, like actually 100% must have. But I do regret it because I do need more polymerizations now. Gonna just kind of, you know, slowly scroll over what these are, but thank you guys for watching. I hope the farmable cards video helped you know who you should wait for, who you should aim for, and what cards you should get. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. If it helped you, it may help them. But those are my UR cards. 2 Wonder Balloons. What am I gonna do with 2 Wonder Balloons? I might as well get, like, I'm not gonna play 2 Wonder Balloons. It's the same thing as 1 Wonder Balloon. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.